Well, your man and your male and your female, they have these certain parts that are, how do you call, complementary to each other. These parts come in.
Don't hit on the things I said, the things I said, to love me with all my heart, the way
Yes, today we've turned the tables because they've all worked so hard during the last series, we've decided that they deserve a makeover.
Absolutely. So please welcome Style Challenger's very own Fab Four, our beloved presenters, Shauna, Karen, John and Oz.
So, John, what does it feel like being on the other side of the fence?
Well, I'm looking forward to it, actually. It's nice. It's quite relaxing, you know, and everybody's been quite excited. I don't quite know what I'm in for yet, so I'm just going to sit back, relax, and see what happens.
You're a little bit worried about it?
Not yet.
No?
No, ask me in a little while.
You should be.
And what are you expecting from this Oz? I mean, how do you want to look?
Well, I mean, I don't want to look anything. I don't want to even work with him. He's too handsome, he's too tall, he's too popular. I want to be suave, intellectually irresistible, elegant. I want to basically... I want to measure myself up against you, Trevor.
Right, well...
I'd like to be you, really.
I guarantee that you're going to look like my son when I'm finished with you. All right?
You smooth talker, you!
So tell me, Shauna, are you feeling nervous now that we've got you in our clutches?
I don't know how much to trust you lot.
You've seen all that neoprene, sort of technicoloured...
Absolutely.
All those shell suits?
I've seen what you've put some people in on this show. So what are we going to end up with?
Karen, what are you hoping to achieve? What would you like us to do for you?
Well, given that I've already been asked to put on a G-string, I don't really think that I could hope for...
Didn't they give you the matching sort of pasties to go on the top?
I refuse those.
Oh, I see.
Frankly. But, you know, because I spend most of my life having an opinion about what other people wear and making a decision about what to wear for my job, I'd just quite like to have a rest.
Well, Karen and Shauna, caressing your tresses into shape is the dream of every woman. The hairdresser, Nikki Clark. Looking after your makeup is Daniel Sandler.
Great.
And to glam you up completely and give you a new look, there's a stylist I would highly recommend, my friend Ollie Picton-Jones. Girls, go and meet your makers.
Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys. As there's not much hair around, this isn't going to take very long. But if it's any consolation, John, you're now at the top of my 3-year waiting list.
Oh, thanks, Trev.
Big deal.
And as for you, Oz, we've got the help of Angel and Berman's wig department, so putting the hair back on your head is Emma Sheldrick.
Thank you.
And to make sure that this morning is a soothing experience for both of you, we've chosen top grooming expert Teresa Fairminer. And ensuring you make a grand entrance at the end of the show is Britain's finest men's stylist, Robin Dutt. Go and join your teams, guys.
OK, teams, good luck. You're certainly going to need it. And we've always wanted to say this. On your marks...
Get set.
Get gorgeous!
Can you just sort something out already? Because we're going to have a row here.
Right, I'm going to be the referee here.
I have fought long and hard to keep this grey.
Yeah, but it ain't glamorous, is it?
I don't care. I don't care.
Well, I think first things first, you should relax while you're having your hair done.
And you shouldn't tell me what to do.
I can see this is going to be a difficult one.
I think so.
God, I think so.
This is,
OK. Trevor, do me a favour, pass me up.
Yep.
Large, please.
Large, coming up.
OK.
Nikki,
Look,
It's one of my dreams, always to assist Nikki Clark. No.
You're big enough. OK, now look, I'm going to do my interpretation, OK? I've had the benefit of seeing the clothes, OK, which you haven't, and I'm telling you, well, I don't know which you will like this one, actually, but we're going to do something that I haven't seen you in yet, so at least from that point of view, it's going to be original.
Do you think you're taking her out of her character, Nikki, or are you going to still keep her looking like Karen, or...?
Well, I think she will look like Karen, but, you know my preference, Trevor, is always to be slightly on the kind of glamorous side, and I do tend to like things that are sort of pretty.
Yes, I've noticed. Your own hairstyle for a start. Right, Oz, we're surrounded here with a display of full wigs. Which one takes your fancy?
I think I want the Trevor Sorby, which I would say is that one there, isn't it?
No, this is the Trevor Sorby.
Oh, yes! How much do you sell your hair for, actually, Trevor?
Let's get it straight.
Nikki! Now I know what it feels like, Nikki.
What we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of wave in your hair, but we're still going to keep it quite slinky. Now, I'm doing this with, everyday Carmen's, but the difference is these hot rollers, I'm actually putting them in, but with a little bit of a drag on the partings here. So we're going to keep no body in the top at all, and we're going to create a wave
I know
in
why
there.
you do that.
Okay.
You better put that in. Right, I wouldn't have put it in like that. I can't wait for this, can you? It's kind of fun, but it's serious, because there's a lot of guys that, obviously wear wigs, and these very, what I call professional hand-knotted wigs are the top of the range.
They are, exactly.
This
Everyone would have a personal fitting. It would be made exactly to their requirements.
OK, well, put it on, because...
Well, I just can't wait to be hand-knotted.
This one is probably slightly too dark for Oz. And not his style, but we'll go for it and see what they look like.
Stone is always a constant fashion colour. Stone,
They remind me a bit
sands.
of the English Patient. You know that
Extremely. Well, that's going to be all the rage this summer. All the sort of English nostalgia, cream teas and Rupert Brooke poems and all that business.
Is this a pure linen, or...?
It is, indeed. And I thought to make it more up-to-date, because men, we keep hearing about the new man, Hilary, don't we? Now, you would agree, wouldn't you? Now,
where is he?
Well, he's somewhere here.
I know, I've been looking for a
he's
long
somewhere
time.
here. And one of our contestants, I think, might go for this. Now, I know it's a woman's cardigan, but flowers are in for men. Believe me, flowers are in for men. And I just thought this might be, tied over the waist in a double knot, over a trim tummy.
Oz's colouring is quite fair, so to stick a dark wig on like this would just drain the face. It's also kind of very Alan Titchmarsh, very boofy, Pebble Mill. It's a bit tight as well, but definitely too dark, too full.
Do we like it?
Too much.
It's crushing my brain.
It's too small.
Lovely quiff in the front there.
Oh, is there? I'm going to faint in a
I'll
minute.
take it off just in case.
Well, now we know what doesn't work for
So
you.
Alan Titchmarsh goes through that every day, does he? Yeah. Poor old chap. Oh, no.
Anyway, I'm going to go over here and see John, because I've got to actually start to do something with his hair. But he looks like he's OK at the moment. John? Hello? Is someone in? He succumbs to your touch.
Absolutely.
Well, look, I actually don't really have much time, because you know what it's like being a presenter. You've got to get through the whole thing. So
why am I holding his
I don't know. He's gone all floppy. Tell us what you're doing, Teresa.
Well, I was-
What's that? On your forehead.
This is a little jewel on my forehead.
And you got a little jewel underneath
A
you as
little
well.
jewel underneath me.
The sweetest things, Trevor. You just want to give you an easy time here, don't you?
Please.
I've been waiting for such a long time for this, I can't tell you, Trevor, because he is so wicked to me sometimes on this
That's
show.
not true.
That is true.
That's not-
I've witnessed it.
As you're not doing the hair, there's a little bit of hair in here, and there are many ways that we can take this out, and I just wanted to show you. We've got
I want to see this.
We've got
This
some...
involves pain.
Hair from where?
Shame. Just a little bit in here. You're brave. You can take it.
Your eyebrows meet.
Your eyebrows
That's-
meet. Or is there anything? No, we don't need it down there. Right.
I think we're going to go for things like this, which is from
rather
the...
exotic.
Very exotic, of course. But this, this sort of thing, and here the shirt to go with it,
Right.
all from the Southall area in London. But of course,
But inspired by what? Which part of
inspired
India?
by India, actually, mainly the northern part of India. But you'll find this worn principally almost everywhere, but
Right.
principally, yes, the northern part.
And what, this
So-
is just like a pure cotton? Or?
Yes, it is, absolutely. And here we have...
And what would the man wear that over?
Well, actually, this
Or
would be
would you
under. This would be
under?
under. This would be under a jacket like
Like
this.
that, right.
And these are from places like Babito, New Fashion House, and La Fame, which are all really upmarket.
And all in
places.
London?
Absolutely.
And presumably other towns in England,
Oh,
Birmingham
absolutely.
have-
Any Birmingham, absolutely, and any centre, any city centre. But I'd like to draw attention to these trousers because we know that John's got a good figure.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
And he's very tall.
And he's very tall. He's got good legs. I've heard it said he's got good legs.
Right.
But you see,
Well, we saw a little bit of him under the kilt.
well, we did indeed. Now, you see, Hilary, I need your help here because this is a nice trim pair of trousers.
Right.
If you'd like to hold one edge.
Yes.
Now, I know he's slim, but there is room to grow.
You've always got to release the joints first, yeah? So that the circulation can flow.
Yeah, a bit
all
stiff. I
right?
was playing football, so they're a bit sore as well.
Yeah, with lots of, well, you can do this to all the other footballers, I think.
Good
That's really
idea. Good advice. I'm going to massage your feet.
good. Now, generally, you would do this for about 20 minutes. But this is TV. We haven't got time for that. So, just going to do a little bit of this. It's a bit of tissue massage in between the toes. Is that good? And we need... Mind the wax! We need you to bend the knee like this. Now, this, all your footballing friends will appreciate this a great deal.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
I'm sure I've lots to say about this.
This is all the rage.
Twinkle.
Oh, no! Is that mean or is that mean?
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What's all this happening here? I mean, look,
I know, as if I don't have enough hair.
is it... We're going to maybe add in some...
I think maybe. I mean, I've done those really just to see in case I need a bit of extra volume and possibly a bit of extra length as well, because I really want to kind of get something going on down here, and I want to take a lot of this up and then put them in at random, so we can literally take bits back and put them in, but get that kind of slightly offbeat look, so it doesn't really look too, you know, neat and tidy.
So what are the colours that you used on the eyes? Because I love that. It's quite metallic.
Yes, it's there's plummy colours, there's soft silvers being used on there as well. Very, as I say, very cool colours, but hot. I like to tone the makeup, so I'm not overemphasising the eyes because I want the hotness to come on the lips, really. I've elongated Karen's eyeliner by winging it out very slightly because she's got those really sophisticated Hollywood eyes, don't you think?
Amazing eyes.
So I've just really brought that out, but using very modern colours, lots of mascara on the top to bring them out, and I've just finished off the eyebrows just on the outside, just there, because she's got very good natural definition and darkness there, and you wouldn't... Anything too dark, too severe here would make her look quite cross, and it would actually close the eyes up.
we don't want her to look cross.
No, we don't. We want her smiling.
I can look quite cross fairly easily.
Yes, I think there might be enough things conspiring to make her look cross anyway.
And you've done
I'm shaking here in my boots.
Yeah, so just careful now.
What would you call this? Buttercup yellow? Daffodil?
Yeah, daffodil yellow. This is from Antonio Berardi, one of our hot British designers. He really is fantastic. I love
fabulous.
This was worn by Helena Christensen in his catwalk show. Now, we're looking forward to next autumn-winter here with this collection. The show Style Challenge will be back on air in September, so we're looking forward here because Karen obviously is the kind of woman who always knows what she's going to be wearing next season.
And she wants to be ahead of the rest of people.
Always ahead of the fashion pack.
Right.
So this is the kind of thing that I'd love to get her into if we could only get her out of her black and into something bright.
Right. What would go with that?
I love this trim here. He's actually done leather trousers. Now, she's got a fantastic little figure which she hides away. She shrouds it in all these long layers.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to get her into something maybe like that.
Oh, Shauna, you've got the loveliest lips, love, but I'm having a bit of trouble focusing. Hold on. Oh, that's better. I think that's better.
Hey, big improvement.
Hey,
You look gorgeous.
Big is better.
Never, ever seen Shauna in a frock. So I think we should go for something really, really super stylish and stunning, like maybe this long dress here from Principles. This is an option.
Is this
Beautiful
Principles?
Principles, can you believe that? It's very you, Hills, isn't it?
I love
With
that.
this Indian print everywhere.
Yes, I love the hem.
Gorgeous dress, isn't it? £70 from Principles. Yep, beautiful dress there. So that's one option.
Right.
Then, getting a little bit more sparkly along the rail here. A little bit of décolletage in there. Do you think we might see the Shauna Lowry cleavage coming out in there?
Why not?
And a split up the front as well. Bit of leg.
Where's this one from?
This one's Consortium here from the High Street
Right.
store. Consortium and Burnshaw do some really, really beautiful
Right.
dresses, which were playing along those lines.
And this sort of silky jersey too, but with
stretchy, clinging, going to show off the figure.
What's that really amazing?
You knew I'd go for this, didn't you?
Yes.
You knew it. This one. Beautiful bit of sparkle here. Now, I think she'd really get noticed in that.
When I go out at night and I want to look glamorous, I always use the black liquid eyeliner to
Right.
make it.
That's
to
good.
elongate my eyes.
Yeah. No, that's
Can that be a
lovely.
bit heavy sometimes, just using a solid black line down your...
Yes, it is, but you know, you can go over with a bit of soft powder right over the top, which gives it a much softer effect. And what you can do is, if you're really, really good with makeup, what you can do is you can use the liquid liner on the lid, you do it in dots, and then you smudge it very quickly with your finger. And by smudging it before it has time to set, you get the definition, but you'll find that you won't get such a hard line.
Time's up.
And now it's time to make all our team totally presentable.
So, our presenters have experienced the other side of Style Challenge. Will we recognise them? Time to find out. Please welcome back Karen Franklin.
And now it's Oz Clark.
And put your hands together for Shauna Lowry.
And finally, let's welcome John Lesley.
Now, don't forget, we don't bend the rules for anyone, not even our presenters. So they haven't seen themselves all morning. And I must say, girls, you look absolutely fantastic. How do you feel? I mean, do you feel different?
I feel really spooked out by it, actually.
You look quite normal.
But it's all that attention that you get when you come down the catwalk.
Well, remind us, Shauna,
But
what
we
you were
love
wearing.
it, don't we? We love it.
Remind us what you were wearing at the top of the show.
I had my normal, nice black pants, you know, quite conservative. My animal print, which I always wear, and just looked pretty casual, really.
Karen?
I had a nice elasticated waist pair of trousers on, sensible shoes, hair sort of just, you know, not just sitting on my head, minding its own business. And something kind of loose and floaty, and I feel so exposed around here.
I think you look great. It's time to spin that mirror.
Wait.
Ollie, let's do it. So, you definitely kind of have to be on your own first.
You said it was going to go big, it was going to go glam.
Well, that is the outfit to get married in Vegas, Shauna. That really is, isn't it?
Boys, watch out.
Yeah, all right, pet, now
You look so normal in comparison.
So how did you achieve Karen's look?
Karen, I think, looks incredibly glamorous for Karen. She really does. Look at that. She likes flat shoes, so I gave her flat shoes. Look, aren't they gorgeous shoes?
They are.
And she's got the Antonio Berardi trousers and a little bit of a patch on the knee. Nice fitted jacket showing off that fantastic figure. Come on, show us that figure. And a great long wig jacket over the top from Plain Suit, which I think is beautiful, and gorgeous jewellery.
But I did give you such a hard time, didn't I?
You did.
I was such a control freak.
You
that
were.
I wouldn't actually let you do anything. But I
But
think
it was worth it, because you see how good you look.
Well, I feel completely spooked out by this. I don't. Who is that woman there? Don't recognise her at all.
Maybe it's the hair and makeup, because the clothes are great.
Well, I think you both look gorgeous, and let's go over to Hillary and the boys.
Wow, what a pair. I think you two are in for a really, really big shock.
Why'd you say that?
Well, funny I should say that, but Oz, why don't you remind us what you looked like this morning? Although I find it hard to believe.
Well, I just wear my black DMs, black 501, the sort of bluish thing, and my usual wig.
Yes, your usual skull cap.
Yeah.
And John, what were you wearing when you came in this morning?
Brown shoes, moleskin tan kind of trousers, and one of Oz's V-neck tops.
What are you wearing, Godson?
Well, you certainly don't look like that now, either of you. Robin, I think it's time to spin that mirror.
I think so.
Wow.
Well, I take it you like it.
Well, I could get a job in Coronation Street any time.
The boys are going to love this.
What do you think of your look, Oz?
I think it's very employable on the alternative channel. Oh, do I turn round?
Oh, you can give us a little spin.
A spin? What, one of these?
Very, very nice.
I've gone quite dizzy.
Do you want to explain for us, Robin,
sure.
how you achieved this remarkable transformation?
Absolutely. Well, Oz strikes you as being a real inveterate traveller. He likes nothing more than getting out there in the sun and getting away from it all. So it has to be a pair of sandals, it has to be a light suit, and, of course, because his eyes are blue, just colour coordinating to the last degree with this wonderful cornflower blue suit,
And
which
the
really
check
sets
shirt.
off, which really sets off his eyes very well.
And I love the map carrier that you've got.
Yeah, well,
That's what it is.
absolutely. You wouldn't know where he's going otherwise, yes.
That's the sort of thing you imagine somebody who's setting out to cross the Sahara would
That's
carry.
the one. And if it gets too hot...
There's got a map of India in there, is it?
Well, you'll be going together. And
Oh, really?
there you go.
It's a map of the North Pole, though. I mean, what's this to do with it going to the North Pole?
If it gets too hot, you've got...
Yes.
It won't.
Yeah.
What
The
can I-
sun does shine in the North Pole.
Occasionally,
Ice
yes.
burn.
For about 6 months of the year.
You don't want to ruin that hair, though, do you? You want to show off now, do you?
That's my Quentin Crisp look.
Oh, it is.
Perhaps put it back in the bag.
Excellent. John, dare we ask what you think of your splendid transformation?
It is rather splendid, isn't it? It's rather princely. It's not exactly William Wallace, but, you know, it's very... I love this style of coat. It's very regal. I don't quite know how or where I could wear it.
That's the biggest
To the match, surely.
Well, Yeah, I suppose it would be all right with, without the pearls and stuff, and this is probably a bit too much. But the cut and the trousers, they feel really cut. Because I was in Go a little while ago, and I did look at the guys there, and I thought how comfortable their clothes must be to wear. There's no belts and none of that jazz. And it really does feel lovely on, and I kept it a surprise. I didn't look down. It feels really good.
This is why, of course, there's this huge waistband, because when it's all ruched together, it gives you lots of lovely air circulation and you feel nice and cool where it matters. And,
Bob, would you like to explain how you achieved, or sort of why you put this together? Start, you know, from the bottom and work
Yes,
up.
I'd like to know why.
I think you should start from the toe rings.
Well,
I've just noticed the toe jewellery.
Well, the toe rings are there just to give a little bit of glint to already beautiful pair of feet, naturally. And as we know, feet are the most comfortable footwear, as it is. But then just natural tone on tone, layer on layer, and just so you know, always know where you are, a little bit of a ring.
Wonderful. Well, I think they both look absolutely fantastic. Well, we've had an absolutely fantastic morning, and hopefully our presenters have picked up plenty of clues to get them through the next series.
So, John, how do you think Hills and I did?
Well, I think you made a great team, actually. Slightly worrying about next year. But seriously, we want to know what it was like for you.
Well,
fantastic.
All I can say is I'd rather be on that side than this side.
Well, listen, thank you all for watching Style Challenge. I hope we've helped you all get into gear for summer. We'll be back in September to ensure you're kept up to date on the latest trends. In the meantime, have a great summer and join us in the autumn on Style Challenge. Bye. Goodbye!